I'm Steven. Okay, everyone try to imagine that Taiwan in 40 years, when you walk on the street, in every 10 people you meet, 4 are elderly, and only 1 is a child. As you can see, our population structure is going to change dramatically in next 40 years. Our population is also decreased by 4 million as well. The fact is, the generation of aging population is coming. Can you try to imagine, can you try to believe that in the future, every teenager of today's generation, is you guys, have to support 1 elderly. It's compared with today's situation, it's about six adults to support 1 elderly. So that could be a very huge economic and social pressure for today's young people. You know, this is our destiny, and there's no use to develop or design some robots to accompany our parents. But with a few little changes, we can help them help themselves. So what's the solution? Okay, you can guess. Okay, just tell me the answer. So, it's a social enterprise, and that is the topic of my today's presentation. The aging population social enterprise can make a difference. And don't be shy, please raise your hand if you have heard of social enterprise. Really? Ooh. It's very surprised because it's a very new and creative idea with a business model to run a company, and it based on solving some social problems, such as the homelessness or unemployment. Unlike other models, which rely on the charitable groups, it can help the communities help themselves. So today I'm going to introduce this idea to solve some problems of an aging society. And we can find 2 ways to approach the elderly care. There are community consultation, website networking. And let's look at our first method of community consolidation, which means involving the elderly in their community life. So, the low birth rate on the most coast. It caused many schools to struggle for existence. Many schools are merged due to decreased numbers of their students, which means there are many schools buildings have been abandoned. So maybe we can try to make good use of these resources. For example, we can use this spaces to develop some community activity centers. These spaces can be rented for, the art classes, music classes, or dancing classes. So every community can offer the elderly some interesting activities with a very low tuitions. Moreover, we can try to use some of the spaces to develop some community organic restaurants and offer some healthy and nutritious food for the elderly at a low price. So that is not only a good chance for the elderly to have a good interaction with others, but also help them stay healthy. In this kind of a social enterprise, the income can be generated from the activities, and the profit is then fed back into the community. Ellis Cafe, which in Glasgow, UK, is a very good example of community consolidation. And I went to this organization, this location, and to my surprise, it was originally an elementary school, which was abandoned due to the low birth rate. And is now the community coffee shop. This is really make good use of the resources and strengthen relationships among the local community. And second, we should have to consider about the elderly mental care. So I suggest that we can develop a website network called Working for Accommodation Exchange. Most elderly feel lonely and depressed when their children move to the city and live there and work in the city. So maybe we can try to develop this website to help those teenagers and university students who want to travel around Taiwan on a budget. So the elderly's entry room can offer to those students for several days. and the elderly can take those visitors around the local area, sharing their experience. The young people can learn a lot from their travelers, and also the elderly can have lots of young people around for company. The young people can also introduce some modern technologies such as lattice communication devices like the Line, WeChat, the Skype to the elderly. And this is a very win-win situation for the youth and the elderly. And this is also a good chance to establish a communication across generations. Our population is aging. We cannot just stand still. Today I introduce some specific idea to solve the some problem of aging society, such as the community action and also the youth accommodation. We cannot just stand still. So maybe we can use this idea of social enterprise to help the world much better. And then we young people are ready to do something for our future society. Back to TNB.
Yes, thanks, Stephen Stowe.